this way again. Oh yeah, there isn't really anything here though. I didn't see anything. Tinderbox. Maybe if I can pick it up. But yeah, these are all just books here. There's this thing. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I don't know, put the meat there. I'm pretty sure I know what the bucket of tar is for. Oh, I'm standing on the rug, apparently. Oh, okay, calm down. You. Yeah, I don't think there's anything I can do with this table at the moment.
Who are you to question me?
Alright, Daniel, calm down. Ah. I mean, I've obviously missed something somewhere. Boy. Yeah, those doors won't budge. Let's come back. I'm getting my headphones tangled up in my legs. There was nothing around here. I was pretty sure I checked every cell. I know I at least checked every one that was up top. Now I've checked all on the bottom, for sure.
How are things coming? Who, me? I'm Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa. I was once quite important, you know. Baron Alexander has sustained my soul in this dead hut for years. Who knows how many? Hundreds, I presume. Alexander is quite impressive in many ways, but he has grown impatient. By me? I'm the next best thing. Alexander really was none other than Johann Breyer. You never heard of Johann Breyer? My God, boy. He's probably the greatest man in history. And you don't know him? Or is it the world has forgotten?
Okay.
Breyer was my pupil. pupil. Yes, I do take pride in that. Is it so wrong? I found a Mithraeus once, one which had not been plundered. Do you know Mithraeus? I suppose it doesn't matter. It is an old faith, building temples out of caverns. The dark walls being the universe, and inside are its followers. Humans watching the sky slowly turn. But the followers do have one thing to allow them a real sense of connection, creation. The orbs. Not many orbs are left. They sometimes consume themselves, or break, then used by an uninitiated. I was lucky. The orb I found spared my life and returned to where I found it. I know because Alexander took it and brought it to Brennan. Via was a brave man and dared to proceed where I did not. He unearthed a number of cavern temples and gathered a whole collection of orbs. But unlike every other finder since the fall of the space,
Oh, there we go.
he was able to unshackle the orb. You and I connected with the orbs. He used them and was
I
able
just
to
had to lift
travel
the one into the right spot.
beyond the world itself.
Yeah, I'm getting kind of low. I don't really need the lantern out right now, so now that I've got those cogs all spinning and working, that took a while just to figure out what I was doing up there. I thought I had to like stick something into the cogs to get it to stop working. I was mostly listening to Agrippa there and what he had to say. So that's why I probably seemed like my thoughts were scattered or something. Oh, that's right, that's the caved in way. This way should be the switches. There's one. And two. So now, I think that will have opened those two big doors where Agrippa is. And I can walk past and explore them now for the pieces of the orb.
Daniel, you have gone too far. I have to stop you. I can't let you proceed any further. I'm sorry, my friend.
How are things coming? You got the doors open? Good going. I knew you could do it.
Yeah. Here's hoping that, like, it all goes well. I think I know what's down there. Oh, wait a sec. Oh, wait a sec. I've had an idea. Yes. soon as I heard it down there. Now I have just a bone. Picked up remains. The bone is covered in mucus. Lovely. Oh, no, 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 no. I was just about to put more oil in you. The transept. Oh. This is interesting.
How much more, Baron? How much more am I supposed to withstand? Kill me already! Kill me!
This one. Prepare him.
There's a few doors around here. I want to go up these stairs first. Maybe, if I can. There's that picture of Alexander. Oh. What does this one say? Is it you, my love, I miss the most, or is it perhaps myself? I know what I have become. I am not blind. I'm a monster to them, a demonic sultan perched on a dark mountaintop. There is little I can do to redeem myself. The Black Eagle fears me, and after Napoleon's defeat, it is only a matter of time before they will demand my head on a platter. I must remove myself from this land. This time it must work. If I can't return home now, I shall perish. A string? A note. Notes on torture. Lovely. There are quite a few things to be said about torture. I'd figured that the reaction I would get from the victims would be highly individual. Thankfully, this is not the case. The humans all have a very similar approach to dealing with physical pain and the terror of anticipation. I can't stress enough the importance of restraining the victims before proceeding. Even the most timid creature can break out in fits of violence where their strength exceeds their expected prowess. If proper care has been put into breaking the victim, this should not be a problem, but it will also hinder the effect I am after. The right steps to take are, therefore, to restrain while the victim is still dazed, proceed by presenting the form of torture you are about to apply, and then continue with the actual act. The point of presentation is to infuse terror. The human mind is extremely efficient, as it will trigger itself into greater fear simply by imagining it. While applying pain, make sure to avoid massive damage, as it will prove more efficient if the process can be sustained. Also, apply the pain in doses, if possible with breaks to let the body settle. If you are whipping or cutting the victim, strike once, wait for the pain to subdue, then strike again. As long as the body suffers, it will continue to produce the vitae and saturate the blood with its properties. Only with careful performance will the victim yield maximum effect. If the victim doesn't behave as expected, it is likely that all will be for naught. Before this happens, feed them the amnesia drink and try again later. The amnesia drink, you say? To make them forget all about it and then try again tomorrow. Is there anything behind it? Nope. Interesting. Alright, now we try the doors. It's so dark. Hello, little rat. a lovely torture room. Daniel's freaking out on me. A slight headache. Ah. The kidnapper sat on her knees with her hands tied behind her back. She felt her hands being lifted and her body followed. Her shoulders gave way to the weight of her own body and cracked loudly. The suspended woman cried hysterically as the men contemplated their next step. Ugh. Here it is. Here's a piece of it. Ouch. We can leave, Daniel. How's the oil? I can put another one in there. Woo. Yeah, that just kind of, ugh.
The cradle is ready.
Good.
You're a man. How can you partake in this? Is he all right?
He is one of the wicked. Don't pay his lies any attention.
I'm not a bad man. It was an accident.
He set a man on fire.
It wasn't my fault. Why won't anyone listen? That's horrible.
Of course. We are
Oh
dealing
no, I
with
know what this one is.
monsters.
Oh. Yeah, no, I have... Oh.
No, please. Do anything. Whatever you want. Anything. I'll do anything. I'm innocent.
No, no, I know what that one does. I know what that one was used for. Ugh. Alright. There's one more door. Oh, lovely. There's a body up there, and I'm pretty sure it wasn't there before. Maybe I'm seeing things. I don't know. How many do I have left? I have 8. Well, that didn't sound good at all. There'd be bones down for this. Oh! Oh! They sawed him in half. The rapist hung upside down, his tears soiled with blood flooding from his belly. The saw between his legs had lodged itself in the hip and wouldn't move any further. The men stepped back and waited for the victim to drain. Oh, gosh. Torture. It's terrible. I'd like to take a tinder box, maybe? Please, while Daniel can kind of focus. There we go. And then somewhere around here, there it is. Okay. How am I doing? Oh, I'm just fine. I'm crystal clear now. Because of course I am. I am out of oil. I'm not carrying any extra, I should specify. Oh, that was just, ugh. torture's terrible.
Was there something else? You seem to have found all the ore pieces used in the transfer. Go to the choir and find the rest.
That's the plan. I wrote it down. The remaining ore pieces can be found in the choir. No. I wanted to try and put these together. They won't stay together. I've got kind of a blue-green colored, purple one, and a red one. Is there any more oil by any chance around here? Agrippa channels Vire. Vire taunts me from the other side. I trusted him with my true reason for my efforts, and he still insists on me releasing Agrippa. How an enlightened man can show such lack of compassion in a seat of power disgusts me. I can't bring myself to part from Agrippa, as he is and has been for centuries my only link to the worlds beyond. Vire claims he tries his best to release me from my banishment, and that he needs me to give him Agrippa first so he too can help. If he could guarantee success, I would happily oblige, but how am I to part from him if my return might be denied? I know what they are capable of. I have seen their deception. Optimism is a most hopeless feeling, but I must retain it. I shall prepare for his release. To release Agrippa without killing him, Vire told me to feed him a tonic made from a paralyzer, vitae, and tampter. The poisonous fungi should work as a paralyzer if I can find the internal gland from a large specimen. The choir seems to be a fertile grounds for this sort. I should then be able to extract its contents with the proper tools. The vitae could be extracted as usual from any agonized human victim's blood. I just need large amounts to distill it properly. Remember to collect this during the next torture session. Tampter, on the other hand, will prove more difficult. I don't think it exists in this world. Simply writing the word with these letters looks wrong. I believe it's a property of the secretion in the water-dwelling cairn. I will have to address Vire with this, as he will have to supply me with a host. Also, a properly prepared well should suffice to contain it. One note speaks of a mixture made with 3 ingredients. In court, the Order of the Black Eagle spew their politics at each other while I sit quietly in place, willfully forgotten. Once in a while, someone will notice me and lose themselves in a silent cower before regaining their senses. They all know I am the one and the same Alexander who helped their fathers and grandfathers to found this great order. I've seen them take their fathers' places, and they too will grow old and pass away, while I remain the same, aged not by time, but by anguish. Interesting. Tinderbox, of course. Nothing. I was really hoping I could find some more oil, since I'm almost out. But I guess that's hoping for too much, isn't it? Choir entrance.
August 1839. The blood wards are failing. The shadow beckons, and its cry disarms my actions. Hurry, no time to spare. You have to kill another. Alexander produces a knife. He wants me to cut the flesh. Do it. save yourself. He is a murderer, Daniel. He is evil, a cold-blooded killer. Hurry. Alexander, you must let me be. I have to concentrate. Paint the man, cut the lines, cut the flesh, watch the blood spill, let it come. Please, I didn't do anything. Paint the man, cut the lines, paint the man, cut the lines. Please, the man cries. Now you see.
Well, that was upsetting.
I did well. One life for another. You hear me, guardian of the orb? I did all this for you. Now, once more, withdraw your shadow from my domain. Alexander, there isn't much time. I can feel it. We must act swiftly. I will do whatever it takes.
And you obviously did do whatever it took. Oof. Oof. That's all I got. That was rough. Do I have to do it like again in this room now? After the men had secured the prisoner, the ritual began. Choir main hall. All right.
What are my intentions, Daniel? Salvation. It used to be yours, but now you only seek misplaced revenge. How do you justify your violence? Is it for the greater good? Are you doing the world a service? It is you who caused all this pain and death. If you had accepted your fate and submitted to the orb when you first discovered it, none of this would have happened. It is curiosity in league with your selfishness that is killing us both.
Boy, I can't see a thing. Oh, lovely, it's an Iron Maiden. Yes, that got me bad. Oh, that got me really bad. That sucks. At least I'm glad I can do things like this where I just pause and it's so quiet And I can return. Look, let me look around my room and remember where I am. Let me just remember where exactly I am and come back down. Oh. The forger stood absolutely still. The casket had been closed, but a faint light made its way inside. A myriad of spikes pointed at him, glittering as they waited for his body to slip just for a moment. His knee jerked and he felt blood trickle down his leg. In pain, his head fell slightly forward. It took him a while to realize his eye had ruptured and begun to leak. Ugh. I'm good. I just want to find the orb. Yep, right here. I'm like, I just want to find the orb and get moving. We go on to the next torture room where I can be grossed out again. That was the wrong one. Yeah, I need the proper tools to extract whatever the fungus is growing in here. Oh, I gotta breathe. I actually was like, oh no. I heard the moaning, but I didn't see him. I have no idea where he was. I need the proper tools to extract. Cannot use item that way. I keep pressing the wrong button. But that would be where I would collect the stuff. Oh. Yeah, I know what this is too. The trader did not know what to think of the brass bowl as he was forced to enter it. Only when the heat of fire began to scorch his skin and cook his flesh did he realize it was to be his tomb. His screams of pain echoed inside the brass chamber and traveled through the complex instrument, which was the bull's head. Outside, the men could hear the brazen bull bellow. I was kind of like, what? A bull? A cow? And then I realized, I know what kind of torture device this is too. Tissue is quite soft and should be possible to break open. Oh. Well, what about this? Picked up a poison gland. And there we are. A gland from a poisonous mushroom. Well, if I'd known I could just touch it with my bare hands, that would have been easier. I figured since it's, you know, poisonous, you wouldn't want to get it on your hands. Breathe. Remember to breathe.
The wheel is good for keeping your victim still during the procedure. They can be bound around the circumference or simply stretched across, tying limbs to the spokes and rim. All tools are by this point useful, and you may administer the torture in any way you like. But the forte of the wheel is the gaps. When you have decided that the victim shall die, you can smash their limbs with a hammer, making them fold in between the frame.
But they'll die. Too quickly, I mean.
No, don't worry. The human body is much more resilient. They can survive for days until they finally succumb.
Ugh. I think that's all the pieces. There's 6 pieces of the orb. More appropriate workspace is needed before the tar can be applied. Okay. Let's leave the choir, shall we? I have gathered all 6 pieces of the orb. Now I just need to find my way out of here. Whatever way it is. Yep, there he is. I saw him. He's walking in the direction I just came from, so hopefully I should be alright. Unless there's another one or something. Okay. Okay. Back to the nave. Back to the nave we go. Ooh.
How are things coming? Incredible! You found Vile's recipe. There might still be a chance. Listen carefully. Alexander is working on opening a gate, a door to another world. It's where he wants to go. If you could put your anger aside, let him open the portal before you take your revenge. Let me pass the gate, Daniel. Please, find the ingredients and prepare the tonic Vile describes. And do so before you assemble the orb. The barrier keeping you from the inner sanctum will only be breached for a short time. Unless everything is taken care of before mending the orb, you won't be able to save him.
Okay. Wants a specific tonic made to save him. Poisonous fungi. Yep, I've got that. The vitae could be extracted as usual from any agonized human victim's blood. I just need large amounts to distill it properly. Remember to collect this during the next torture session. Do I have to go back to the choir for that? Possibly. I believe it's a property of the secretion in the water-dwelling carank. Is that the mucus on the bone, maybe? So maybe I just have to go back to the room where we had the torture sequence. Maybe find enough blood I can collect it in the jar, maybe? Hi folks, Editor Rekka here from the future. For those of you familiar with this game, you know that my plan here is incredibly the wrong thing to do. And unfortunately, I spent way too much time trying to do it. So instead of subjecting you all to that, I'm just gonna jump us ahead to when things get interesting. Okay? Okay. Come on up. Listen here, Alexander.
The shadow. It's close now.
Oh no! Oh, what? Sleep? Why, no. I'm not going to sleep. Oh no. Did I get locked up? There he goes. I did get locked up. Man, it couldn't have just been easy, could it?
You had me worried. Quite frankly, I'm not sure what to do with you. I hold no grudge against you, Daniel. We are so very much the same, you and I. Did you really drink from the amnesia mixture? It does explain so much of your behavior. You never did finish what you set out to do. You talked about redemption, how you would face the orb's shadow and save our work, and me. I will grant you another chance to redeem yourself. You can wait here and stop the shadow. Thank you, friend.
Oh, oops. There's a rock floating in midair. No, that's as far as it'll go? Alright. Turn it around the other way. Last prisoner note. There is little left to say. I write solely to prevent myself from revisiting the nightmares of these last few days. If I am fortunate, I will fall asleep and time will pass without effort. I have begun to wean myself of my prison. When I first arrived, I felt like I was being buried inside a tomb, and now I feel the close walls comforting me. As long as I am in here, there is no pain. The walls protect me from the outside. I even laughed earlier as one of my wardens dropped a key down the pipes. It gave me hope for a second, thinking I could escape if only I could somehow reach it from here. In my dreams, Alexander, I am king. In my dreams, I best you and escape your clutches, and return with all the knights of the realm carrying pistols and sabers. in my dreams. More oil. Yes, please. Oh, hello, this dead body suddenly. Yeah, obviously someone busted out of that cell. Laudanum, which I haven't really needed. Got a bucket, another tinderbox. Okay, I bet. Or I'm going to guess. Yes. We tie the bucket on there. And then lower it. Now we'll lift it back up. And there's water in it now. I'm gonna fill some oil there. It's locked. Oops. Find a key to open the door leading out of the area. There was the one note that mentioned a guard dropping a key down the pipes. In here. Flush the key out. Picked up a rusty key. I don't need the bucket anymore. Yes, I'm getting out of here. Oh, no, not going that way. Just going. Just going. There's a door. Can I make it? I really hope so. Back to the nave. Ah. Whoa. How you doing, Daniel?
Of August, 1839. Tonight, we will unlock the power of the orb and ultimately banish the shadow hunting
It's the
me.
day before all
I
this
feel it
happened.
closing in on me, and I fear for my life more than ever. Just outside Altstadt lies a small settlement, a Zimmerman dairy farm, lives with his wife and 3 children. He took the coach and went there. Our visit was unexpected, and Alexander was able to strike Zimmerman down without alerting others. As he went to take care of the farmhands, I began to look for the children. We should have more than enough